This is Julia, and this is Lily.
I'd say George H.W. Bush.
Hello! And we were asked to do George H.W. Bush, who is Republican, and he was inaugurated, I think that's the word, on January 20th, 1989, and his last day in office was January 20th, 1993.
George H.W. Bush was the 41st President of the United States.
He was vice president under Ronald Reagan and endorsed by him in the 1989 campaign.
He was the second president after John Adams to be the father of another president.
And his nickname was Poppy. Here are some opponents in the election.
He ran against Democratic Governor Michael Dukakis.
And Lloyd Bentsen was his running mate, who won one electoral vote. That hasn't happened since 1800.
He won 10 states and 111 electoral votes.
Some issues with the campaign included
Bush had a reputation of being wimpy and soft and potentially not strong enough to run in the campaign.
When Bush started to consider who he wanted as a vice president, he chose the more conservative Dan Quayle. However, most people thought he would be too young and inexperienced to be a vice president.
The last problem was, at one point in the election, the Bush team accused Dukakis of letting prisoners that were serving life sentence have 4 low. Is that how I say it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey guys, just took over here with them. Bye!
Hey guys, so now we were going to be telling you the electoral and popular votes that each candidate had.
George H.W. Bush had 426 electoral votes, and popular votes equaled 47,946,000.
Michael S. Dukakis had his electoral votes at 111, and his popular votes were 41,018,000.
16,000.
I can't read. It's
Stop it. We have 3 highlights of the president, which are
The fall of the Berlin Wall,
the
the Panama Invasion, and the First Gulf War.
We were recording.
Yeah. So on November 9th, 1989, East Germany fully opened its borders, which included the Berlin Wall. People began climbing over the wall and taking it down with shovels and hammers.
The Panama Invasion. American forces invaded Panama to capture Manuel Antonio Noriega, who is Panama's military dictator. Noriega had been
Indicted in the United States on drug trafficking charges. He surrendered to the United States on January 3rd of 1990.
And last, it was the first Gulf War. It was codenamed Operation Desert Storm. It began on January 17th, 1991, and the U.S. began by launching airstrikes against Iraq. This eventually led to the start of the Persian Gulf War.
Somebody's coming.
He's gonna be a random person. Right now, we are gonna climb the Berlin Wall.
Julia, do not let go. Do not let go.
Can you get your leg up that high? Oh my.
Julia, I'm gonna fall.
No, you're not.
I can't reach that far.
It's too far to get over.
Can you? No. I can't.
Okay, we climbed over.
Over.